Hello, Trumbull High, and welcome back.
And now for sports. Boys and girls cross country will be competing against Brian McMahon, Darien, and Greenwich at 4 p.m. here at Trumbull High School tomorrow. Girls varsity field hockey will be traveling to Darien for a 4 p.m. game today. Boys soccer will be competing against New Canaan on the Trumbull High School new turf for a 5:30 p.m. game, while girls varsity soccer travel to New Canaan for their 5 p.m. game. Also, girls varsity volleyball will be traveling to Staples for a 4 p.m. game. And, most importantly, varsity football will be traveling to Trinity Catholic in Stamford, Connecticut this Friday, September 28th for a 6 p.m. game. And now, we have 10 questions for Trumbull High.
So lame. Was the moon landing true or false?
True.
Gloriana, what's your hidden talent?
And he won't be there to wait.
Very interesting. Nice to meet you. Okay, I want you to do your best Fortnite dance right now. Do it. Yeah. What is your name?
My name is Ryan.
Can you roll your R's?
Yes.
What is your name?
Chris.
All right, Chris, can you roll your R's?
I don't know.
Can you try?
You guys want to wait?
Moon landing, true or false?
False.
Yes. Ooh. Interesting. Yeah.
Stand up. Get him.
Kevin Korchinski, tell me backyard again. Go. Penguin. Bubble. There you go. All right.
Samar, you're in my shot.
You're welcome.
Treyway.
Gabe Borgia. If you crash your plane, what was the one thing you bring that backup?
The one thing I'd bring with me?
Yeah.
Ryan Tex.
Hi, what's your name?
What's up?
Nice to meet you. Okay, tell me your life story in 10 seconds. Go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 1.
That's it.
Okay, perfect. Hi, what's your name? Nice to meet you. Okay, please do your best Fortnite dance.
No, I'm hungry.
Okay, who is your favorite friend at this table?
Amelia.
What's your name? Hi, what's your name?
Cole Morgan.
Okay, cool. Tell us your life story in 10 seconds. Go. 10.
I was born, and now it goes. I play football
Okay,
and study.
that's it. What is your name? What is your name?
I'm Nick.
Can you do your best Fortnite dance?
Oh, no. I'm alright.
Okay, what is your name? Anthony, do your best Fortnite dance. I'm gonna cry.
I'm Emily Pitcher.
Hi, Emily Pitcher. Who's your favorite backyard again?
Pablo.
This is Pablo.
Okay, good. Austin. Hashtag Austin Fortnite.
Can you tell us a 10-second scary story?
Walking through the mall, I fell, and everybody saw it.
That's pretty scary. True story. Hi, what's your name?
Leonard.
Hi, Leonard. Tell us a 10-second scary story. Go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Yep, that's pretty good.
Welcome everyone. Today we've invited a very special guest to our show. He's a teacher, a coach, a father, a poet, a horror aficionado, and an inspiration to us all, Mr. Banks.
Oh, thank
Welcome.
you for that introduction. Happy to be
So
here.
we're just gonna keep it very light. This interview is gonna be very just chill.
Sure.
And we're just gonna ask you a couple questions.
Got it.
So first question is, what makes you feel vulnerable?
That is a tough question. I feel very vulnerable when I'm around birds. I've never liked birds in my life. I've always been very distrustful of birds, and the bigger the bird, the scarier they appear to me. So I feel like I'm in a vulnerable position when I'm around birds.
What would you say is the most distrustful bird, like out of all of the birds?
I would say the ostrich. First of all, it's gigantic. Secondly, it's I've seen YouTube videos with chasing jeeps in Africa.
They're
and
fast.
Yes, and it's just the stuff of nightmares as far as I'm concerned. So.
Nice. Okay, so give us a detailed account of your first childhood trauma.
Well, you know, it just happens to be the ostrich is also a part of that. Now, they used to be in, I think it's still there, in Great Adventure in New Jersey, Six Flags Great Adventure. There was a drive-through safari. And on that safari, I don't know how it's even legal. I imagine people probably running over baboons and whatnot. But that you go to the drive-through safari, and one part of it had ostriches. And it looked like, from what I remember, there were two roads that you could go down. And my father, I said, Dad, don't go near the ostriches. I don't want to see them. And I think he knew where he was taking me to give me that fright. And the ostrich put its face right, the only thing separating my face from that ostrich's face was a thin pane of glass, and it terrified me. So that might be where it all springs from.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Blue or green?
Green.
Nice. Why?
Incredible Hulk.
Good answer.
Yeah.
Good answer. Who is your best friend?
My best friend?
Best friend.
Oh, gosh. Well, you know, at THS it would have to be, you know, oh gosh, I don't know, you know, Mr. Evans and I have spent a lot of time together. Mr. Tate and I have spent a lot of time together. It goes back to high school. It's so tough, you know, and many other colleagues here. It's tough to determine that question.
Nice. What's your favorite Justin Bieber song?
Despacito. Does he sing on that?
Yeah,
I think
so.
he does. I don't know. I hear
Like,
it on Star
part of it.
99.9. That or yeah, I think that's